In the last video, what we did is we sketched out just ideas that we had. Now, before you move on to this step that we're about to do, you need to get your sketch okayed by me. Come up and have me look at it and give you any feedback that you might need. I don't want you to start this next step until you have this okayed. Alright, so if you have not gotten this okayed, pause this video, go up, have me look at it, or raise your hand and I'll come over. Alright? But you need to have this okayed before you move on to this next step. Alright, so you have gotten this okayed by me. Now what you're going to do is you're going to sketch only half of this. Alright, you do not have to sketch the entire thing. I decided I'm going to do this one. So what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my big piece of paper here. So I've got my big piece of paper here, and I want a good, clean fold. So I'm making sure I'm putting this corner here. I've got the other corner lined up. I'm going to fold it right down the middle. Okay? So now I'm going to unfold it. So now I know where the exact center of my project is. It's right here. You don't have to do this. I'm just putting these little marks here so that you can see where the center is. Now you're going to draw this first in pencil. So I'm going to look here and I'm going to be like, okay, so I had my bushes down here. And now I want you to look at this. I'm making it very graphic. I'm staying with basic shapes. I'm not making things too complex. I don't want to do that. So I'm only drawing on this side. Now I'm going to draw my horizon line. And even the objects I'm trying to make, I'm going to make them symmetrical. I want to try to make the left and rights always look exactly the same. So I'm looking at this sketch about how, if this is halfway up right here, so I'm looking at halfway is right about here. So that's as high up as I want my tree to go. So now I've got my hill. Now again, you have to make sure that you have a foreground, middle ground, background. So here's my foreground. I'm working on this right now. And then I'm going to wait for the sun, and you'll see why. If it's a perfect circle, I'm going to want to wait on it. Now what I want to do is I want to add some contour lines. What is a contour line? A contour line is basically like I'm following the shape. So if I was going to create a road on this round object, what would it look like? So you don't have to do it everywhere, but I'm going to put some of them in the hill here. And maybe I'll make some going this way, this one. But I'm going to make them smaller, closer together, because this is further away. The further away an object is, the smaller it gets. So now I've got, actually this sunlight. So now I've got my objects are done. Alright? Everything's finished. Now, you know what, I kind of want to put a path here. So I'm going to put a vanishing point right here. There we go, that looks nice. Okay. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to trace this with a Sharpie marker. Alright? Do that step now. Go up and get a Sharpie from me.